Welcome back to the Road to Rainbow Rank. We're using the Hatsune Miku Wheelie Bike. We're using Magalore. We are trying to get to the Rainbow Rank. We've made it to Violet. Oh my goodness, look at that, the 90s wagon star. That is fantastic. So the first race is going to be on Airtopia Ruins. Here we go. I've time trialed this some. Of course, always trying to improve and do better. Let's see how we do. So here we go. We want to take this part especially good. It's going to be a bit tricky because we do have just the brawl in the beginning. We do fall to 5th, but already we've caught back up just a little bit. There we go. We don't hit that rock in the middle. We take that all right. Could have been a tighter line, but not too bad. It's the beginning of the race. We can always catch up using the star trails, all of that. We're in 4th for now, but we're still basically in the middle of the pack. First, second aren't too far away. I wanted to, hit him with the plasma right there, but didn't really end up getting a good alignment there. So it's what it is. Not the end of the world there. Gonna get caught up on the star trail just a bit, but we make it to the river all right. We're in 3rd place, not terrible. Now we're trying to get through the rings. Getting 3 or 4 of these would be great. Getting all 4 would be great, but we do kind of mess up there. We hit the ring, we bounce off a bit. Of course, we are very close. There's the star trails right there. I know those numbers are big, but that's because everyone's on the rails. So now we want to take this turn reasonably well. We do go a bit wide, hit that rail, not the end of the world. We do get these little jumps, get those good landings. We get the wheel, very nice, always fun. So we get good maneuverability, we get good handling with this wheel upgrade. Just as I say that, I hit the edge. That is kind of funny. But we go ahead, we pop the special, try to catch right back up. There's 1st and 2nd right there. So we aren't too far behind. They're probably going to, use their specials soon. But again, we could use the star trails. We decided to go this way, just take the straight route. We don't want to go to the side or anything. We see the Noir DDD was using a special. That's why we get that dark kind of fog. We grab the plasma just for a bit of fun. We go down on the road. Now we want to use the star trails, catch up, get enough of these rings without compromising our line. Yeah, we get 3 of them again, but 1st is right there, and it's CF on the wagon star. I think I've seen this player before. He's pretty good. Love the 90s wagon. Let's see if we can catch up at the last minute here. Let's see if we can use the star trails. Oh, we take a decent line. We bump off the rail or something, but we managed to steal 1st, and there we go. Nice win. So this should result in a pretty decent gain here. Let's take a look. Let's see. Yeah, not bad. Very nice. Next race, and what is it going to be on? All right, Checker Knights. Not bad, not bad. It's going to be important to try to get that jump over the wall. Here we go. Now this ice part is a bit tricky. I think eventually I'm going to get it. Yeah, I take those lines pretty nicely. That was pretty decent too. We want to go in. I think if you're going fast enough, you don't actually have to spin attack to break that wall, but the wall just breaks anyway. Maybe there's lag. We're in a solid 2nd place. We've taken both shortcuts so far. Pretty good, pretty good. Go ahead and grab the sword there. Why not? In case anyone gets funny, but yeah, no one's catching up. So let's see. I take this inside line here. I get that rail, which I wasn't trying to do. Maybe I should have gone on the yellow because I wanted to go around and get that other red rail, but not the end of the world. We're still fairly close. We take this decently okay. Now, this part is a bit tricky. I've been getting better at this, but let's see if I can do this. Yeah, and this particular point in time, I didn't take that too well, but that is a tricky spot, so my competition probably messed up, although this racer in front of me seemed to have taken it well enough, so they are fairly ahead. Now this is the part that's going to make or break the run. Oh, I didn't take that well at all, so we got to go around the long way. It's okay. It is lap 1 still. We go ahead, lower that, but then raise that. Not too bad. We use the star trails to catch up. And yeah, with this racer right here, we're already back into 2nd place, 3rd place. We've got the special on deck. Just want to make sure we follow the star trails. Yeah, there we go. Take the shortcut. Just pop the special now, long before any rail possibility up ahead. So there we have it. 1st is right up there. They're probably going to get their special soon. But I'm thinking, okay, I want to be maybe a bit wider here so I can get the correct rail. But then I kind of chicken out. I see the star trail on the blue rail, so I go for that instead of going for the inner red rail. Kind of take a bad line around that, so I do wobble around a bit. 2nd chance for going around here. Okay, kind of mess up is better than before at least, so not too bad. We've got 1st place in our sights. They're over there. Do a bad landing there. Oof. grab these enemies. If I can jump over the wall, and it is possible to do with the Wheelie Bike, but if I can jump over the wall, yeah, there we go. And then fall down and get that boost panel. This is looking like it's going to be a second place. Yeah. But, second place is pretty good. We're going to get a decent gain from that. We tried, first place was just the better racer. I feel like they had a more solid first lap. They earned that win there. So we're going to get second, and we are going to get a pretty decent gain here. Yeah, not bad at all, not bad at all. Every step counts on the road to Rainbow. So the next race is going to be on Crystalline Fissure. All right. Here we go. The straightaway at the end, like the end parts before that final turn, is probably where a lot of people are going to catch up. So even if we're first, we can't rest on our laurels. We managed to break into the first place just briefly at the very beginning. But of course, this is the beginning of the race. Everyone's close. The star trails are readily available. I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go through. So I want to, go around, kind of accidentally bump on the inside wall right there. But trying to figure out the best way to go on the Wheelie Bike here in this section, since I'm not a flyer. I decided to just try to follow the star trail of that rider, get into first for the moment. Want to use the needles to hit people, but it kind of goes wrong. Kind of go to the side, miss that ramp. But still second place, and first is just right there. And now that we're going to be getting into the straightaway sections, we're going to be able to use star trails to catch up super quickly. Yeah, just like that. But now he can do the same thing too. Let's see if we can get a good item going. Drill is always an option, but I decided to throw the bomb back. I get just NPC, so wasn't the best bomb, unfortunately. Should have gone for the drill in this case, but it is what it is. Gonna try and take a good line around this last hairpin turn here. See if we can, there we go. We propel into first place just briefly, then second place. Now let's see if we can get first place on the second lap. That would be great. But so far here, it's pretty close with the top three. We're all just right here. Some pretty good racers here. Even if I don't get first place in this race, this is going to be a good little battle here. Now, it's going to be important this turn right here, but I do go way wide. I don't go to the off-road, the outer wall, so that's good. But here using Star Trail, get right back. Just going to go ahead and pop the special now because everyone's so close. I want to hit them. Just knock them back a bit. I do bump off that, whatever that is, which wasn't ideal. Not the best. So we're right back into second, And so we're neck and neck. There's that marks on the Wheelie Bike. I'd love seeing another Wheelie Bike. It is a pretty fun vehicle to use. I'm really liking it so far. I've been trying other vehicles too, but this has just been the most fun. I tend to do the best on. This is probably going to be my main, just through sheer enjoyment. But coming back to the race here, we've been going through the straightaway. We got the bridge. We're in first place for now, but the race isn't over yet. I can still make a mistake on this hairpin turn, so let's try and do well here. We go straight. It's looking like a first. Yeah, it's a first. There we go. Fantastic. This should be some good gains. Yeah, first place. You'd love to see it. There we go. Getting ever closer. Next race, and it is going to be on Siberian Highway. Okay. So on this track, I'm basically going to want to go through the bridge on the left-hand side after this turn every time because I can't fly. I've learned there's a ramp on the right-hand side, up there to that floating platform that you can take if your vehicle can fly, but I can't. Go a bit wide here. Might want to just go back to the lab and work on that a bit more, but we're in first place for the time being. Oh, I meant to grab that sword. I don't know what I was doing. Just blank out. Don't capture that ability. But go actually a bit too tight there. Go on the inner slope, but we hit this thing and then we want to go for that. Boost panel, almost miss it. Gotta practice this track a bit more, I admit, but we're in first for the time being. We're gonna have the laser part come up, and then the next section and the disappearing section. I think that's where I'm gonna lose ground. I think that's where I'm the weakest and need to improve the most on this track. So we go in here, taking the shorter path. Kind of drag on the walls a little bit, but not too bad. Completely missed that ring. I don't know what I was thinking there. Violet level gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. But we're up here. We're trying to stay up here on a faster route, but Man, the thing disappeared. I thought I could go around and then get up to the top and that would be okay, but it absolutely wasn't okay in the heat of the moment. Seemed like maybe that'd be a good idea, but, you know, just trying to get more experience, trying to make better decisions. So this mistake lands us into second. I think that first place rider, yeah, there we go. We get the spark thing, we get the flash thing, whatever it's called. Don't use this too much. Yeah, I decide I'm over it. Don't really need it in this section, maybe. But we go here, we're back into first. I get the sword this time. I finally get my head back on my shoulders. Yeah, Noir is using his special, so I'm just going to throw that laser back, stay on the ground as best as I can. Yeah, don't want to spin and not fire the laser. So we managed to hold first into this section here now. So it's looking pretty good. Hopefully I can hold first in the upcoming sections here. Don't want to get hit by the laser. Don't want that minor time loss. I grabbed the flash. Just want to spark ahead a bit for a bit of fun. Yeah, there we go. Trying to get through here. Yeah, there we go. And I can get at least one boost ring there from just the speed of that. Now we're going to do this better this time. We're going to learn from our mistakes. Even if we fall down here, we can take an inside enough line. So coming into this section, we are first, but it's not over yet. This is where you can lose first place. Yeah, you want to go get the good cycle there. Don't manage to get that one, but we get that one, and it is enough for us to comfortably be first place. So love it. Love to see it. There we have it. And first place. Another first in the books. Next race. What's it going to be on? Fantasy Meadows. All right. So this is the 3-lap track. Yeah, pretty short track here. I'm going to want to use my special on the 3rd lap before the tree tunnel. That's going to be the name of the game. You don't want to use your special too early. Yeah, I'm going to want to use it right around here on lap 3. So don't want to use it too early because then people who use the special later will pass you. It's almost like, I feel like it's almost like Mount Amber Falls in a way where you want to save your special for later. But here we go. We're already on lap 2. It's a pretty short track. So we're on lap 2. We're in first place, gonna throw fire back. We get hit by the sword, fair enough. It's not over just yet, but we do want to do the best we can. Yeah, we take the line a bit better than those other guys. Oh, and I twitch. I didn't mean to do this, but I twitch. I hit the special button. And I'm like, oh man, because I wanted to use it right here, not at the finish line. So this is bad. I'm definitely going to get passed up. That twitch of a mistake is going to cost me first place. Yeah, people are passing me. Learn from my mistake. Definitely didn't mean to do that. I even knew to as soon as I hit the button. I was like, oh man, that is not what you want to do. So fair enough. Made a gameplay mistake. I had the track knowledge. I don't know, just twitched, hit the button as soon as I heard that sound. It got me the 3rd place. Still a small gain. Not too bad. Next race, and we are going to be on Steam Gust Forge. All right. It's going to be fairly important not to basically hit the airships at the end, the jumps. It's okay if you fall down, okay enough. But if you hit one of the platform airship things and you get stuck on it, that's a huge time loss. So right now, just going through the track as normal. Get the copy ability. Yeah, hit him with the needle. Want to hit the plasma with the needle so they can't take it and hit me with it. And just going to go around these turns. There we go. A bit wide there, but not too bad. Yeah, I wanted to hit a box there with the attack. Yeah, you get a little boost, but of course you love the boost panels. So we go into this section in first place. Gonna want to, okay, yeah, brake tap a bit, but I kind of mess up there. Slide against the wall. So we're probably gonna get caught up too right here. Don't grab the sleep. Yeah, that player catches up, fair enough. But we can catch up right back. We get that boost panel. So we're basically going to be battling for first, for second. The cutter's nice. We can throw the cutter back. We can throw it forward for the enemies. I kind of missed there. But yeah, just get a little boost there. Hit him with the cutter. Now this is the part it's going to be important not to mess up too much. I've been practicing this a bit more after this video. Yeah, okay, so we comfortably land that one and we land this one. Do I land the 3rd one? Yes, I do. Okay, great. So we are essentially in first, second, first-ish. Yeah, around there. We're basically at the front. We're in the top 2, and this is a pretty good position to be in. Oops. Yeah, there we go. We take that just fine. And we go for this. This is mirroring lap 1, and that is good. Except we don't have the needle. Yeah, now we have the needle. Yeah, just hit him so we can get ahead. Now we want to take this line a bit better. Can we do it? No, we don't. We go way wide. So we were busy playing around with the needle. Not great. But there we go. Oh, we miss everything. So trying really hard to throw here, but let's take this turn better than on lap 1, and I do. So much better. Grab that enemy. Okay, so he's popped his special. He's probably going to pass me, I'm predicting. Yeah. Not too bad. But now I've got my special. Oh, missed the freaking thing. Totally fall off. So mistake, but at least we had our special to help us recover. Ideally, we'd want to be using our special to get further ahead, naturally, but we came out in a fairly decent position here. Let's replicate the success of the first lap, though, on this next part. Yeah, let's take these jumps good. And we don't. See, that's exactly what you want to avoid, because now doing that, we got stuck on the ledge for a bit. We're in second place, which is fair. Yeah, now we bumped that. Yeah, which is fair. I could have gotten first place if I just did that better, if I remembered to hold back on the stick after jumping. But yeah, we're going to get second place here, which, you know, made a pretty big mistake. It's fair that you don't get first after doing that. So second is still going to be a good game. You know, lessons learned here. Practice makes perfect. You know, repetition makes consistency. So over time, I'm going to smooth that out. But we get second place. We still get a gain. Let's go to the next race. And the next race is going to be on Floria Fields. All right, another one of these fields, these green tracks. Let's go ahead. Let's do it. I believe this is this is going to be another 3-lap track. Let's just do better than before. Let's try and get that first place. We're in the beginning. Yeah, we just go ahead, grab that cutter. Yeah, we're just hitting people with it, just being a nuisance, being a menace. Make sure to take good lines here. But that was way wide. Just getting too distracted playing with the ability. We get hit by the fire. But again, it's only lap 1. We can, use the needle to not only do damage, but take that nice and easy, nice tight line right there. Gonna go ahead, ride the star trail, get ourselves back into first place. I want to grab that sword, so when they pass me from my start trail, I could just whack them with the sword real quick. Bump off that thing. That is kind of a mistake. Don't do that. But yeah, we get passed up. The sword plan isn't really going according to plan, unfortunately. But we take that better this time, that turn right there. We're getting hit with the fire. We're getting bumped around. It's only lap 2. We do get our special. Gonna wait to use it, ouch, after we get off this rail here. So we're gonna go there. And yeah, just gonna go off this way. Yeah, just pop that special right there. And this will propel us into first place. So that's good. We want to avoid the jump so we don't have an interruption in the laser fire. And we're in first place for now, but the enemy, our rival riders, are catching up. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to want to take back first place. Wow, it's really going fast. We're going to want to take back first place. Trying to use the star trail as best we can. This is a fairly straight away, so in theory it is possible. Let's see if I can achieve it, but no, he just pulled away too much. So we're going to secure another second place. Not too bad, not too bad. This is still going to be a gain. Every step on the road to rainbow is welcome. But this is going to be the last race, so if you enjoyed this, like the video, please consider subscribing if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time.